When you first hear of the hardships the Christian brothers faced when they first came to Louisiana, you feel so much respect for them and pride. They persevered and opened De La Salle in 1949, where their spirit continues and lives on.
Well, I'm very grateful for the education which I've received at De La Salle. De La Salle gives an outstanding Catholic education, Catholic formation. And it does so by being a place that shares knowledge with young people and in a way that teaches wisdom as well. Wisdom based upon gospel values.
I heard the concept De La Salle family all the time, but when I came to spend a day in 7th grade, it really hit me when I walked through the doors of De La Salle. I really felt that atmosphere of a De La Salle family. I really felt that I was a part of a group of people who loved their school and who would do anything for their school and who were truly brothers and sisters. Being a Cavalier to me means not only having spirit and loving your school to the fullest, but also being brave and strong and kind like St. John Baptist De La Salle taught. And I believe that being a Cavalier means that we have to show everybody that De La Salle really is a great school and that you will be welcomed here as a part of our De La Salle family.
De La Salle provided me with a friendly, competitive atmosphere, and this enabled me to strive to do my best each and every day. And I translate that today to my workplace and to my family life. Not only was I given an academic education at De La Salle, I was also given a moral compass. It has equipped me with the tools that I needed to succeed on the next level.
With all the changes that the decades have brought, we still work on helping the students meet the challenges of today and also helping them reach their human potential. I see us doing the same work the brothers were doing. We still try to remind the students to live in the presence of God like the brothers would do. And we also have many people following in our footsteps. Right now we have 12 teachers on the faculty that were De La Salle students, so I think the tradition is being followed to a great extent.
The biggest changes were becoming co-ed, which when I first heard of it terrified me after being only boys for all those years. And then when they came, it was as though they've always been here. Having been here for so many years, I am still proud to be a member of the De La Salle faculty because they are the best.
De La Salle made so much a difference in my life. My favorite experiences were Johnny Altobello, because playing sports from freshman year all the way through, had him every day. Our first year, we won state championship. We were undefeated, 17-0. And I don't think there's a team that has been as good as that team. And being a member of the Hall of Fame, and both my brother and I, it meant a tremendous deal to us. De La Salle will lead on.
We were very fortunate at De La Salle in 1969. We had a real strong team. And then in 1970, we had a very strong team. In 71, we won state for the third time. But that was I would say, the most satisfying championship because nobody was guaranteed to win that year, and everybody had to work at their peak.
To build the LaSallian Center, to build the chapel, to surround the people who work and the students that are here with facilities that they can enjoy and be very comfortable with. I always go back to thinking about in my personal involvement with the baseball team, one son playing in 1988 when we won the baseball championship. And we had a good team under Coach Hines, but we probably were not the best team. We wound up winning the championship, and I think when you look back after 20 years, and I'm sure 50 years from now, they'll look back, and when they did win that particular championship, those young men were just together. It was the feeling of the school that was on that field, and I think that epitomizes what the school and the caring that's here.
The reason why we decided to donate the new batting facility was because of our son Ashton attending De La Salle, and we were hoping to get him more involved in activities at the school. But then I sat down with Ken Tedesco, and when we were originally making the deal, I realized just how many children's lives we were going to touch doing that. It became a whole new outlook for me. Hopefully the new building that we have donated will energize more alumni and more people in the community get involved and help De La Salle reach their goal of the Salle Center.
Let's face it, when you graduate from high school, you walk away with a diploma. It's a significant piece of paper. We feel very strongly that our graduates walk away with a diploma that's a commitment to leadership, to service. That's why our graduates are sitting judges, district attorneys, high school principals, performing artists, serving the larger community.
I can remember as a freshman seeing the seniors carrying bricks through the hallways and handing off the construction crews to build this chapel that I'm sitting in today. Back then, that was a noble endeavor to build a chapel to house about 25 people comfortably. Today's a new day. It's time for us to build a new chapel and shrine on campus at De La Salle High School. For me, this chapel is a calling. It's all about impacting lives. The lives of our students by giving them a place to worship and receive the sacraments on campus on a more regular basis. The lives of our alumni by giving them a place to worship, to get married, to baptize their children and grandchildren, and to bury their loved ones. And the entire Catholic community in New Orleans and abroad. Think about it for a minute. De La Salle is located on St. Charles Avenue, one of the grandest avenues in the world. When we have a chapel to St. John Baptist De La Salle, there's no doubt in my mind that we can become a destination point in this city.
In these past 60 years, since 1949, De La Salle's mission has never changed. We impact lives, we educate the students entrusted to our care, just as our founder did when he opened up the first schools in France. In 1949, the four Christian brothers that opened De La Salle faced difficult economic times. They persevered because they believed that De La Salle was the work of God. We realize that in a challenging economy, it takes the courage of a cavalier to give generously. At the end of this campaign, De La Salle will be stronger and prouder than ever. Graduates who give now are preserving the heart and soul of De La Salle.